All right, looks like we're live. Okay, hello. Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. My name is Chris Legaspi, and today we're going to continue the head drawing challenge. This is part of my daily drawing, my challenge drawing for the October 2020 head drawing challenge. And this is daily stream number 6, October 6th for me. Today I'm going to do another 20-minute pose, 20-minute time pose from reference. And last week there was some bit of technical difficulty with the stream, so hopefully this stream does not crash. And I will re-record yesterday's demonstration just so we can have it in the archive, a proper 20-minute drawing. So cross your fingers. Hopefully this stream stays stable. It will. We're going to move forward today. And I just want to quickly remind you, if this is your first time, that you can learn more about the official head drawing challenge at my website, www.drawwithchris.com/head drawing challenge. There you can read all about the structured challenges, and I am offering prizes for those who complete the entire month-long challenge. If you draw every day, you post your work every day, you will qualify for the prizes. So all that information is on the website. And if you want to learn more about head drawing, maybe you don't want to do a month-long challenge, but if you just want to learn some new tools, some new skills, I've created a head drawing quick start mini course. And this is a 7-day course that's sent directly to you by email. You'll get a new lesson every day for 7 days. It includes videos, handouts, and a whole lot more. So you can sign up for that at drawwithchris.com/head drawing challenge there. And I just want to give a quick shout out to our Facebook group. So if you are taking part in the official challenge and you want to get your work recorded, the best way to record your work and track your progress and join a community, worldwide community, you can join us on Facebook groups. So let's see so many posts every day. I really appreciate it. You know, I can't comment on everybody, but I do see all your posts. Thank you very much. Wahab, here's some gestures. Look at his beautiful head tilts. Head tilts, head tilts are tough. It's really the only way to do it is once you have a good process for getting, a lay-in down. You just want to practice in difficult angles. So shout out to Wahab. Look at Oliver here. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful line work there. Real crisp line work and nice shapes, real clean shapes. Shout out to Oliver there. And Juha, Sergeant Copy and Pen. Look at that. That's fantastic. That's how you learn quickly. I always say if you want to learn quickly, you copy somebody who's very, very, very good. And copying a master like Sargent is always good advice. Oh, Nikita with the wonderful acrylics. Wow. Look at the beautiful drawing she has there. Dan Johnson. I believe Dan's a painter from England. Really sharp shapes. Good likeness too. So shout out to Dan and Aaron here. Wow, look at that. I love seeing big pages of studies. It just warms my heart. And Omar here. 5 minutes, Sergeant. See, 5 minutes is all it takes. 5 minutes a day is better than 5 hours once a week. You know what I mean? Just a little bit every day. So shout out to Oman, excuse me. So join us on Facebook group there. And I'm going to close this window because it will probably add to the lag. And if you stick around to the end, I can jump on for some questions. I will make sure that is the stream working? Oh, looks like the stream's working. So what I'm going to do is remove the browser and this. All right, good to go. So I don't want to use this paper today. I'm going to switch to my plain old white paper. So I'm just using plain old office paper. It's some of my favorite paper to draw on. I don't know why I like it so much. But I do recommend it for students because it's very inexpensive and easy to find. All right. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start my timer. If you want to follow along with me, the reference is from New Masters Academy. I'm just going to make sure that okay, looks like the stream's not crashing. So that's good. So this reference is from drawthis.com. They do a wonderful live life drawing stream. They have a playlist on their YouTube channel, so you can watch it over there. I'm using my own timer because I'm just worried about the lag. So if you just joined us, I'm doing a daily, my daily drawing for the October 2020 Head Drawing Challenge. And this is going to be a 20-minute time pose. And if you're watching live or on replay, and this is your first time, comment below. Where are you located? Where are you watching from? What time is it for you? I'm currently in Thailand at the moment. It's a Tuesday evening for me. Okay, so I kind of drew this cheek here without paying attention to the other one. Normally I don't do that. So I always want to relate one side of the face to the other. Um, so you may be wondering, why would you want to time yourself? Well, the time pose, the purpose of the time pose is to simulate life drawing. I know a lot of us can't always make it to the life drawing, or maybe you don't have access to one. But the time pose forces you to make a decision with your marks and your shapes, and forces you to make a decision and not, you know, mess around with too many details when too soon. So that's a great way to improve your overall observation skill and drawing skill, because it does also allow you opportunity to practice your process. So whatever process you learn, it's good to have some kind of process that you can use, you can rely on. You know, the one that I've learned and the one that I teach is modeled after the academic drawing, and life drawing allows me to drill, repeat the practice. So I use it as a time for exercise. Really, it's not a time for creating a finished drawing or making a pretty drawing. It's really a time to learn. It's a time to learn, to experiment, to try new things, and to drill and repeat the process. So my lay-in is done. Now I'm just worrying about, I got plenty of time here to add some tone, start the shading process. Um, Okay, let me call out the darkest area, probably this eye. I don't want my hand to smudge too much. So a lot of times I just use the tone to draw, so it may look like I'm shading, but what I'm trying to do really is trying to draw the smaller shapes, like in the forehead, these more subtle shapes, and I don't want to use my hard line. So I'm basically drawing with tone, in this case using the side of a pencil, but there's many ways you can do this. Make tonal marks. You use your, you can even use your finger, even finger, a little finger paint or whatever. Got about 5 minutes left. Pretty pretty happy with this so far. I don't think there's much left to do except fill in the tone. I don't know if I want to do that actually. Kind of like this look. Or maybe I can use some colored pencil. Let's see. So Prismacolor black gets much darker than the very thin. Maybe just call out his eye. And you want to be careful with the eyes. You don't want to make them too outliney. After I looked at my drawing yesterday, I noticed the eyes started to get really outliney, and it's a very easy temptation to fall into, because we see much more contrast in the features, especially the eyes, than there really is. Because the eyes are important to us, so we put a lot of psychological importance to them when we look at them. So as artists, we have to be very careful with that. As artists, we're always trying to make sure that we communicate what we want to. We communicate our idea of the world, not try to copy the world. So, if I want this to read like a face, a sort of realistic, naturalistic looking face in this certain lighting scenario and this certain angle, then I got to focus on that and not so much on, the detail there, or details in shadow for sure. You don't want to. So I was talking about the eye. That's right. I don't like this edge that much. So if you're joining us late, we're doing this is my daily drawing for the head drawing challenge. And for this week, I'm doing time poses. And I'm just finishing up this 20-minute time pose. Right now I really need to step away, but I'm running out of time anyway. I would like to step away and evaluate the drawing from a different perspective. Look at it in a mirror and things like that. Time is up, my friends. How did you do? Anybody following along with me? Let's see. Adding a little bit of finishing touches. Even in the life drawing, you can do that when the model is shifting into the next pose. It's totally valid. I do it all the time. Yum. Okay, let me. I'm gonna stop the stream here and pop over for some questions. Thank you guys for joining me live here. I appreciate it. Looks like, did the stream stay stable? Looks like it. That's, okay, hello, Test, Sandra from UK. Hello, Sandra. Andres from London. Hello, it's 1510 is 3. Thank you for joining us. Abdul from Russia, 5:10 p.m. Welcome, Abdul from Russia. Elmer from Honduras. Hello, sir. Ravi, hello. Elmer, do you have specific order of drawing structure and features? No. I mean, I do teach an order, but I don't follow it all the time. But generally, it's gesture first, then structure, and then simple to. I believe I have a video. I believe the video is in my Quick Start course. Who asked that question? Elmer? I believe I have a picture, a video about my specific process. I think it's in that course. Anchana, Hi, Chris. I'm in your head drawing challenge. Have a few questions. How do I catch up with the days I have missed? As a participant, I'm supposed to put my work on Facebook every day at the Facebook link you have provided. I've already been practicing from Draw This videos, which are we supposed to pause the video and draw the pose in your program, or is expectation to draw the moving model, which is the actual simulation of a life drawing session? Okay, Anchana asked some good questions. So, how do I catch up with the days I have missed? Well, you just keep going. Um, if you want to qualify for one of the prizes, I just the only requirement is you draw 30 days in a row. Let's make it 31. Let's make it 31 days in a row. October has 31 days. So 31 days in a row, every day in a row, and make a post every day. Hope that makes sense. As a participant, I'm supposed to put my work on Facebook every day. Yes. Facebook is the best. I believe you're in the group, Archana. Archana, excuse me. Yeah. Make a post in the Facebook group with the hashtag. That way I can track, you can record your what day you are, so I know where you're at the end of the challenge. Archana asks, I have already been practicing Draw This videos which have a moving model. Are we supposed to pause the video and draw the pose in your program? No. You can draw whatever you like. Archana, that's a great question. You draw whatever model you like. As long as you set a timer, that's the main thing. Just set a timer. That's it. 5 minutes, I believe, for 1 week. 10 minutes for 1 week. Something like that. 20 minutes for 1 week. No, 5 minutes for 2 weeks. Something like that. Yeah, as long as you set a timer. Roxandra. Hello from Copenhagen. And can we post paintings instead of drawings? That's a good question. Well, I would prefer this challenge specifically to be drawing only. How about that? I will plan to do more painting challenges in the future, though. Roxana says, imagine it's automatic for you. How do you approach a portrait? Do you think about the anatomy first, or do you opt for constructive? That's a great question. I think about the story first, the idea. Like what, if it depends on the context. So let's say if I'm drawing let's say I'm doing a commission portrait, right? I would, think about an emotion or a story that I want to tell, a feeling that I want to get across, whatever inspires me at the moment, or something specific. And then the second thing I think about, in most cases, is the likeness. So I take a moment to take a look at the person and try to think, okay, is their eyes are big? Is their nose long? Is their face square? I try to get a feeling for the person's unique features and characteristics. Hope that makes sense. And then the actual mechanics of it is all over the place. It depends on the position and the need. But most of the time, Ruxandra, in terms of construction, I think of position first. Where the head is looking, the gesture, that's my first goal, is position. So by position, I mean this. I mean, is the head, looking this way? Is it looking this way? How much of the face do I see, right? How much of the face do I see versus the side of the head? So I think about position. position. Where is the head in three-dimensional space, right? Three-dimensional space, X, Y, Z, right? Where is, I think about that, three-dimensional space, and then I, I, I try to, and then once I kind of have an idea what the three-dimensional space is, the location, and the space it occupies, then I think about shape and gesture. Shape and gesture. That's why when you watch me draw, I always, I rarely start like this. Okay, we're gonna draw today. You always see me go whoosh, 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 and I make these marks with my whole arm, because I'm trying to infuse my drawing with movement. So that's how I typically begin my drawings. But for me, head drawing, I need to get the story. Number one is the story. Story, emotion, narrative, the meaning. The meaning. I know it's very abstract, but you know what I mean? I believe there's a video on my YouTube channel called How Do I Look at Heads? I talk about this and explain it in more detail. That way it just keeps my drawing from being very flat. Because as realists, especially me, I tend to, you get lost in the realism, in the technique, but you forget that you're making a work of art. So I try to come up with a story first, an idea. Story, idea. And then a position, shape and gesture, and then likeness. Well, these are the four things I think about. Anyway, thank you. So Abdul said, I started by 5th of October and my elbow. Yes, I'm going to close the challenge deadline to be September 11th. November 11th, I believe. So it's going to go from November, I think I'll close it at November 10th. How about that? Yeah, I'm going to post some updated details soon. Archana says, can I post 6 posts for the days I have missed? Sure. Yeah. As long as you draw every day once a day. That's the whole point. Is you want to draw every day and not miss a day. So as long as you've drawn 6 days in a row, absolutely. Can we draw a hard pastel with a hard pastel instead of pencil? Yes, of course. Very thorough answer. Thank you. I mean, I usually use a sanguine hard pastel. That way I'm able to do... Yeah, Archana, yeah, you're welcome to use any tool you want. I started it as a pen and ink challenge, but I had to change that for a few reasons. I was advised to change that. All right, so thank you all for joining me live. Tomorrow will be at the same time. Yes, tomorrow I'll be streaming at my day 7 challenge drawing at the same time. It will be... I believe I'll do a long drawing if I can. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do tomorrow. It'll be a time pose though. What I'll probably do is a movie poster drawing. So I'll show you how I do this on the job. I think that'll be helpful. So thank you all for joining me today. I really appreciate you. Don't forget to sign up for the head drawing challenge at drawwithchris.com/head drawing challenge. You can also download the free head drawing quick start mini course, 7-day course filled with videos and lessons sent directly by email. So drawwithchris.com/head drawing challenge. And I will see you guys tomorrow at the same time.